Welcome to Moment Talk. I'm your host, Shiso Moa. On episode 16, we're bringing on Sineng. Hmong New Year's here. It is courting season, or the millennials call it cuffing seasons. Well, we wanted to break down Hmong weddings because by spring, there's going to be a lot of that. So we go dive deeper into about why do we kneel, or why do we plead, and so forth. And also, of course, the bride pricing and dowry too. But first, let's thank our sponsors. Today's sponsor is brought to you by She Sells Menswear. Are you looking for the latest trendy men's fashion? Look no further. She Sells Menswear carries handcrafted bow ties, suit accessories, and everyday streetwear. They are your one-stop Hmong-inspired men's shop. You can search them online at www.xixomenswear.com. Now let's get back to the show. Welcome. I am so excited here today, guys and girls. On the other side, we have Sydney. And how's it going, man? Good. Now, we wanted to bring you on and discuss more about marriage, some of its traditions, and help us a little bit scratch the surface.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
We'll try the very best. Like you and I talked previously, we're not the typical practitioners, so we won't know any other detail, but we'll give everybody kind of the general idea. Okay. Again, just want to throw this out there that everything is still up to individual's family and individual's preference. The general statement that we're making are just general statement or for educational purposes only, and we're not here to help persuade anybody to live their life certain way or make the decision certain way. We're just offering educational perspective. Okay.
Indeed. I've never been married before, so I'm taking notes too.
All right.
So I'm learning a lot too. So
Sure.
this will be a first for me too as I learn.
Sure.
Let's start with this, Janang.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help break down the meaning of traditional Hmong wedding proceedings?
Sure. Yes. As all of us know, or if you don't know, then this is what I would point it out, that all the traditional setting are still reflect how we live back in Asia, specifically Laos. Okay, because majority of us Hmong America, Hmong Mikana, were from Laos as a result of the dispute in Vietnam, right? You guys know that, right? Okay. So generally in Asia, everybody live in the same village. Everybody meaning your family, your clan. So everybody's doing is doing before you, and you see it. Everybody see it, and everybody get their hands on. So you don't need much education. You pretty much being educated on a daily basis, not only by words or verbal education, but by doing by hands. Now, yeah, okay. So not much we need to explain. But the thing is, the whatever or our parents or grandparents brought it over, that model no longer fit even people myself my age to you guys that are much younger, because we're no longer living in that mode or that model of what a Hmong village or a Hmong family should be like. Yeah, most of you guys, growing up Hmong, and your parents still want you to be Hmong, but you never get to live that Hmong life. So you never see of what a Hmong boy should be learning, up to a Hmong man, and Hmong girls the same, up to a Hmong woman or motherhood, right? So that's why it's so difficult. So without going any further, here are the reasons why there are things that the way they are. So again, whatever we talk about, we got to remember that all these are being set at the traditional Hmong village and traditional lifestyle, with everybody is Hmong, okay, and everybody living and learning together. Versus nowadays, we no longer have that lifestyle. We no longer have that support. Everybody's up to themselves or by themselves. So that's the difficult piece. Okay. So Hmong traditional marriage, as we all know, are dictated by the status of the girl And the reason why I would go back and forth between girls and women is because traditionally the marriage occurred when you are still just a girl, meaning anywhere as early as 12 years old. Okay. Even my time, you really see a Hmong girl live past her 18th birthday because you expected to be married then. So back in my days, you see Hmong girl marry as early as junior high. Okay. And they're expected to have a life. And so for those that marry early, they too struggle with the marriage and with going to school. So again, the girls dictate, meaning like we talked about already. uh, Only the guy, the Hmong traditional weddings will only give the guy the privilege to marry the gal, okay, the groom to marry the bride. So, like we said yesterday, and the topic down here we're going to talk later too, is that is there a time possible for girls to marry a guy? Right now, according to Hmong tradition, no. Okay, so the girl status, meaning she has to be a single girl, or okay. So there's a many type of how the wedding will be run, or how the proceeding will be done on the status, meaning if you are single, or you're a widow, or you're divorced, okay? And then per the 18 clan guideline, they even specify if you are widow or you're divorced, and the number of children you have and your age, that kind of dictate how much your husband to be need to pay, okay? So in regarding to that piece alone, we have many names for it. One is Ghi Taho. Ghi Taho meaning literally the bride, the head price. So that is more related to the English translation of Ghi Taho to mean bride price. All right. Versus dowry. Dowry is, as far as the English word translated, it's just gift that the bride's family or the groom family, for that matter, give to the couple to start out their life. Okay. Gimi Rinho, literally Gimi Rinho, meaning in English, the fee that you pay to compensate the bride's family for having raised her. Okay. So literally, so we just go very fast, just give the kind of direct definition. Okay. And then go back to history. Why bribe? I mean, why the head price? Get the bride price. The story was that because Hmong believe that two person with the same paternal name, or ilu seng, como ilu seng, you cannot date nor marry, but we encourage anu mua. Okay, even nyato pe Hmong kachung ke ka, or in the wedding proceeding, encourage the sisters and the brothers' kids to be married because they're so close, so closely related. Like she's Hengheng, but the story goes that the brothers doesn't treat well. Sometimes the brother might even force to marry the sister's daughter to his son. So the reason why that head price on Ritaho started is because the sister said, "Hey, I already know you're not gonna love and treat my daughter well, so you must pay. I mean, either way you're gonna marry her, so I'm gonna give it to her, just basically like sentence her to death. So for that, in that case, you need to pay up, equivalent to the cost of her head." And we already know you're not going to love her, you're going to treat her badly, and she probably end up killing herself. And with that, we're just getting ready. Once we marry her to you, we're just getting ready to come and bury her, basically. Based on the story, how the Gay Tahoe came about. So that's why the name Gay Tahoe came, because basically you're not marrying the daughter was not marrying to have a life, but basically married to sentence her to death. So the cause is that, okay, then you pay up. So she's gonna die anyway. So when she die, we just come and bury her. Okay, so that's the story why Lalu la the Lumbe had the Ngay Taho came about. And again, this may not be true to all Hmong. All Hmong may not have the same story, but that's one of the story that kind of tell us how this name came about. Ngay Taho, okay. Khó lo thì mong luôn bề thì những hàng người miền người nó hay thì the cost that you honor the family you pay because you're going to take the daughter away from her family, then at least you could do is compensate her parents for the care that they have given her up to that point, and she's ready to be your wife. So you do that. No. Okay, so that's the fee. No. Okay. So I hope that hopefully that answer the question regarding the difference between dowry and bride price and gaming income. Okay.
That does explain a lot
Okay.
too. And in weddings, when they bring the starting of the wedding, or let's say the pila.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about one more thing: is the kneeling, the pay,
Mm-hmm.
right? In Hmong translation, it's like, why do we pay or kneel to the honor of the parents?
Okay.
Can you elaborate that?
Sure. Again, we may not see the significance now. La tashna lo ni chimong ri do pe na. Tashi pe mong ma pe wada chi pe yu chu had the utmost respect na. Yeah. Then be to fee be to kind of their offer be to can not only to the physical world but to the spiritual world. No. So the how Hmong believe or how the story is shared, and many elder believe this too, that the reason why, and there's a many name too. And the pay we have pay in your law lu be both the pay you got pay. Đó là ít cho lũ ít cho bê cho lô hay về để khâu châu bây giờ là để nhỏ hậu khâu châu khâu ít châu đó có nó là thế thì khó luôn chia the khó bê có lũ hậu châu yếu chủ là một chữ á có lũ cho bao tê chủ là chữ á nó nè thì nếu trong đây nó modern time mà bê use fingerprint idea. There's nobody as unique as you are and as your knee print and your fingerprint. So how are you gonna say that you're gonna respect this family and you're gonna cherish and love your wife? You have to put your personal stamp onto the earth too, not just your word, but to the Mother Earth. Literally, that's why có bê có tụ đá lô là mua bà bùa có cái tờ nữa có sáu họ có bùa có cho có sáu má có cho nè cái tụ vào thì tụ bị lại chủ mua lại bài giờ chủ bê cái chữ á nữa nè cái thì cái reason cho nên đó thì có bê thì mong sao cái bê mà cho nên đó nè thì có bê thì có chỉ hay có là lụt tụ nên lúc bán trên nó xứ đó mà có mua có lúc hỗ trợ có knee print có mua có lúc bán tê có nó có print to print onto the earth saying, not one time, but two times. Idea, I promise, that this promise is being made with myself physically and with Mother Earth, the highest, being in this world, not my Mother Nature, not my dear. Ya khó chịu chập là, nè, yeah, thế li bay lên đó, nè, thế li bay, thế bay là một địa bay hở, nhiệt thiết gì, vì nhiệt thiết gì tu tu才能lo. Bây giờ ta chỉ tồn tại nên lo mà因为mua đi mua nụ mua vinh dầu bây giờ chỉ mua và đã chế lịch sử cả là đã bỏ ra giờ cái ancestor deity in the house mua và đã chế lịch sử cả thì đấy chỉ mua tên nó thái nữa vậy đi thái nữa là để protect你真的尤其tự chỉ lo领导真的是mua mong kinh. Again, yang trong de pe mong lu nang nya pe cho nó mà nya original lo do lu shi ha pe nya mong lu nang pu shu trong nya to ha zhong deep in the jungle bên đó nature nó mà so thầu yu nó nature je mong ha de ton de da lo meaning de nature lo nu mo nu kha force human lo nu mo nu kha force ye Tashima, it come down to just lack of medicine, lack of knowledge about sickness, and there's a lot of disease going on. So mortality rate is very high. Yeah. So Hmong Jin Chai còn đây chỉ Hmong đã chỉ Hmong they respect nature very much because điều lý đó nó chỉ they kế bề nó lại họ làm một bề hở chỉ họ khở năng sư là service physical world sư chỉ bề hở san chu bì tí gì thế nó okay that makes sense with
That
that
does.
okay
That does.
beta kỳ đó
Peitaki hupli. Yeah.
cái kia kia thì cái gì su
Cái
okay
shu. Yeah.
okay
It's
yeah
usually right. Like this chicken, right? It's. If I recall right, it's a two. I see like 2 fresh chicken is cut and killed and boiled
right
for the bride and the groom for the road for the trip. Am I right?
yeah
Can you elaborate on that?
sure còn cái gì bây giờ bảo thì chỉ hai mong lịch sử để cho nó yêu cầu đó chỉ if you're talking about the union of two people and two souls, then you do everything in pair. Okay, so the two chicken represent being pair, being couple. Okay, for just the idea of two, so the couple is okay. So I go to họ thì beta kỳ hụp li. Nếu đi bảo mong what she so cái hụp li mong những sai mong cái vậy mong respect that very much because we believe that our physical self cannot be healthy if our spiritual self are not with us. Okay, so every time có tụi nên có một cái trai là cái món cái cho lò thứ hụp li cái tụi li lọt tụi cái lú chế nè bây giờ. Okay, so same thing with tụi newborn mà nhắc là mong những believe that giờ có born thì giờ có chỉ là ít tụi mình nhỏ thì cái tàu mua bè cái tàu mua nhiệt thiết gì cái tàu mua bao mua chế nhau nè bây giờ. So that's why mong thì mua tàu bè ta kỳ giờ còn đây có mua sản xuất để cho nó cho shopping policy grace period there return policy nó mà vậy okay cái khó hay thì thì khó hay một số tụi mình nhiều vấn đề á chỉ có mà làm hay cho thì vì cha nó transition là một đôi tụi chạy thầu người mua tụi nhà nó biết okay mong yên chân hay thì đó có lý bát biết hay mong yên đó hay dùng hay chua là the nature yeah Sha when you play like this, the spiritual side of it is also very strong, very powerful, just as strong as the physical world that we live in. Yeah, yeah. Ít tu nên ya ta là nữ lo ya phần đầu có infant mortality also very high, especially infant. Cái mong tê develop the system there. You know, you would not become automatically itu minimum until at least 3 days. No, is not the only reason why that is one of the more practical if you look at it. So you give that child 3 days, and if that child say, "Okay, I'm here to live with this family," then come at hopefully more who become itu member in your family. Okay. So same thing with itu new member be welcome in only to nya ke thầu lò những cái bao thì vấn đề này những cái đồ lưu chế ở trong mong chơi cho cái trái cái lý cái trái lý ở bao chế yếu chế là the traditional mong non mà bia cái này chủ lựa khai này cái basically những hai cái basic bao有個落去落個人能容易解釋嘛個人個被lưu chế被主spiritually cleanse 個咗嗱 ，OK， 個落嗱那個。ที่ลิจอยส์ตัวเตียเพย์จะรอจอไปรู้ว่ารู้เจนะนั่นแหละแกยังถูกก็ม้วนหรือคล้ายกันเลยยังก็จอรอจะแต่ก็will have the same 3-day grace period apply you know ไปกูชิปอเด็กก็บุยกันถ้าไปย่อเท่านั้น at least we give you 3 days ยังก็ไปนู่นเดเท่าเลยยังก็ถึงถ้าไปย่อจะไปต่อมาก็ฮุบลีจะใช้ต่อเดียวไปหูก็ตุปลีก็แล้วเนี่ยเขารู้ว่ารู้เจนะเทคพอไปเคลียร์ดูก็ดูไปจะจูจะไปละเดี๋ยวไปจะdeity ละจะ spiritual being เนี่ยดูไปรู้เจนะนะก็แล้วเขาเป้าก็ให้ protect ก็เท่านั้น okay so that's why the beta กี่หูปลีเลยนั่นนะ okay so เนี่ยจีมองมา一個斷菜門呀，如果只嚟咁弄咗種咧，一住攞住หูปลีเนี่ย菜到啲攞啲住到教話咁個斷菜嘅，นั่นนะ okay嘢你都係衝入，你都好個斷菜ปลี嗰啲係衝嘅，นั่นนะมองนะ，OK，個話俾出嚟打刀嚟嘅啫，นั่นนะ，嗰啲好หูปลีเนี่ยมาใช้到啲，yeah，you are in the process of accepting my daughter，นั่นนะ 也考比比较么塔子都该开这嘛的嘛开到下点。What at what point in traditional Hmong wedding na got who there, it is the final or the confirmation that the wedding is done, okay, that they officially married, okay, so mà thả ra tụi cái chuyện, okay, vậy mà thả ra tụi cái đi sưu ra, vậy thôi, nếu chỉ có làm đấy, chỉ cho tụi thầy làm, vậy chủ làm là lúc họ trong ta, Hmong house traditional house, giờ Hmong clan nữa, Hmong leng mà nếu mà nữa, thế ta chỉ mà Hmong đời mà nếu mà ở lúc họ trong, lúc họ được họ trong ta, lúc họ trong chùa, vậy lúc họ trong ta mà lúc face south lại thì face họ lower elevation, mà nó có nên bao